Hello students, welcome to N10 classes. Hope you have liked the previous video that I have uploaded regarding previous year questions of carbon and its compound. In today's video, we are going to discuss the previous year question of this chapter, how do organisms reproduce. Okay, so we are going to make it in two parts because there are a lot of questions. So let us start. The first question is, mention two functions of human testes. It was a question in 2013. Okay. First of all, what is human testis? Okay. This testis is the male reproductive organ, or it is also called the male gonad. Okay. This is the singular form of testis and the plural is testis. Okay, so don't be confused if it comes in exams. So what are the two functions? First of all, it generates or produces the male gamete. What is the male gamete? The male gamete is the sperm, which helps in reproduction. Second one is, it secretes an hormone that is called your testosterone. Okay, which regulate the secondary sexual characters in human male. Let us go to the next question. Write two examples each of sexually transmitted diseases caused by virus and bacteria. Okay, this question has been repeated 2 to 3 times in board exams. First of all, the STD or sexually transmitted diseases by virus. Okay, it is SARS and HIV/AIDS. Okay, these are the two diseases that is caused due to virus. Next is by bacteria. The STDs, that is because of bacteria, are gonorrhea and syphilis. Okay, this is an important question. The same question, how the transmission of such diseases can be prevented. See, it is a 3-mark question. So for this one you have got 1 mark, for this you have got 1 mark. So next is, how the transmission of such diseases can be prevented. See, sexually transmitted diseases are basically because of direct intercourse or direct contact between the male and female. So this can be prevented by using some methods of contraception like your mechanical barrier, like condoms are being used. Okay. Next coming to the next question. Explain the process of regeneration in planaria. How is regeneration different from fragmentation? It was a 3-mark question in 2013. First of all, regeneration in planaria. Let us see what is regeneration. It is an asexual mode of reproduction in which, if the body part of an organism is accidentally cut or removed from the body, it is able to regrow itself. It is regenerate the total body. That is called your regeneration. And for in planaria is a single cellular organism. The process of regeneration in planaria has been explained in your book with example of your figure. So you can draw that. How is regeneration different from fragmentation? Okay. So in regeneration, the part of the body is accidentally cut. Or removed. Then the organism is able to regenerate the total body, and that is called regeneration. What is fragmentation? Fragmentation means it creates fragments. When the body develops, the body of the organism develops, it makes fragments of its body, and each fragment is able to grow to a total body of the organism. It happens in Spirogyra. In Spirogyra, when it matures, it divides its body into little fragments, and each fragment is able to generate the total body. That is called fragmentation. Okay. So here regeneration is being done accidentally, but it is the process of reproduction in such organisms, fragmentation. Next question, write the function of placenta in female. List 4 ways of preventing pregnancy. State 2 advantages of using such preventive methods. Okay, it is a 5-mark question of 2013. Okay, first one is, what is the function of placenta? Okay, first of all, what is placenta? Placenta is a tissue which connects the developing embryo to the uterus of the female body. What is its function? It provides nutrition. To whom? It provides nutrition to the developing embryo. From whom? From the mother's body. Again, it also helps in removal of waste. Removal of waste from the developing embryo through the placenta to the female body. Next is, list 4 ways of preventing pregnancy. It is also called the method of contraception. There are 4 methods of contraception. First is mechanical barrier. In case of mechanical barrier, it don't allow the gamete to come out of the body. That is called mechanical barrier. For example, condoms are being used by both male and female. Next is changing hormonal balance. Okay, for example, oral pills. In this method, by taking these pills, in some cases by disturbing this hormonal balance, the eggs doesn't come out of the ovary, or it doesn't allow the fertilization to take place inside the female body. Next is IUCD. Okay, what is the full form of IUCD? It is intrauterine contraceptive device. It is intrauterine. That means it is used inside the uterus. So it can be used only by the female. Okay. Now, in this case, in intrauterine contraceptive devices like a loop or copper T, these are implanted inside the body of the female in the uterus, and it prevents pregnancy by killing the sperms. Next is surgical methods. Okay. So in case of surgical methods, we don't allow the gametes to come out. There are 2 methods. One is vasectomy, another is tubectomy. Okay. Vasectomy, it comes out of vas deferens. Okay, you know vas deferens is the tube that is present inside the male reproductive system. When this vas deferens is cut and tied, the sperm will not come out of the male body. So this is called vasectomy. Again, tubectomy means it refers to the fallopian tube that is in female body. So if the fallopian tube of the female body is cut and tied, then the ovum will not come out of the ovary. State 2 advantages of using such methods. So first of all, using these methods, unwanted pregnancy can be prevented. Is the first one. Okay. Second one, it also prevents STDs, that is sexually transmitted diseases. This is your 5-mark question. Next question, name 2 simple organisms having the ability to regeneration. It is a question in 2015. So Hydra and Planaria, these are the two organisms which have the ability to regeneration. Next question. List any 4 methods of contraception used by humans. State in brief 2 advantages of adopting such preventive methods. So just I have discussed a question that was repeated, that was in 2013, and the same question was repeated in 2015 also. So this is very important question. Let us go to the next question. Name the human male reproductive organ that produces sperm and also secretes a hormone. Write the function of the secreted hormone. Name the parts of the human female reproductive system where fertilization takes place. Implantation of fertilized egg occur. Explain how the embryo gets nourishment inside the mother's body. So it was a 5-mark question in 2015. Okay. Let us see. Name the human male reproductive organ that produces sperm and also secretes hormone. That is your testis. Okay. This is a male reproductive organ. It produces sperm and the hormone is testosterone. Write the function of the secreted hormone. So this testosterone, first of all, it regulates the production of sperm in the male body. Second one is, it regulates the secondary sexual characters in the male body. So you know the secondary sexual characters, that is your appearance like your beards, nostrils and the shoulders, all these are secondary sexual characters. Name the part of the female reproductive system where fertilization takes place. Okay, fertilization takes place in your fallopian tube. Okay, and implantation of fertilized egg, it occurs in your uterus. Next, explain how the embryo gets nourishment inside the mother's body. So when the embryo forms and develops, it forms a tissue called placenta. This placenta gets attached to the uterine wall, okay, through which it gets nourishment, or the developing embryo gets nourishment from the mother's body. Next question. List 2 functions ovary of a human female reproductive system. It is a one more question in 2016. Okay. Again, ovary. It produces the female gamete, that is called your ovum. Okay. Production of ovum. Secondly, it produces hormones also. One is estrogen. Okay. This regulates the secondary sexual character in female. Next, define reproduction. How does it help in providing stability to the population of a species? Listen, sometimes some questions that comes in exams which is just a single line sentence in your book, okay, and related to that you will get a full paragraph in your book. So first of all, what is reproduction? So reproduction is a biological process of generating offspring. Okay, it is a biological process of producing offspring which are biologically similar to the parent organism. Okay, so reproduction is a biological process of producing offspring which are biologically similar to the parent organism, and it is required for the generations to continue. Next, how does it help in providing stability to the population? See, this is from page number 128 of 8.1.1. how does it provide stability to the population? Now, during reproduction, DNA copy takes place. Okay. Now, due to this DNA, an organism has that capability to survive in a particular niche or in a particular area, so that it can survive in those conditions. Okay. So during reproduction, this DNA is copied from the parent organism to the offspring, due to which it is able to survive in the particular niche. And again, let's say there is some condition, during reproduction DNA variation takes place. Okay. Now in this variation, that might be helpful or might not be helpful for the offspring. So those changes which are helpful for the organism to survive in that particular condition help it for growing its generations. So coming to the next question, explain the term regeneration as used in relation to the reproduction of organisms. Describe briefly how regeneration is carried out in multicellular organisms like Hydra. It was a question 2016, 3-mark question. See, this question is again repeated. I have already told you what is regeneration. Okay, and how does it happen in Hydra? It is similar to that of Planaria. Okay, in case of Hydra also, if a body part is removed accidentally from its body, then again some specialized cells, they proliferate and they are able to reproduce the total organism. That is in case of Hydra also. Okay. So this is all for today. So I am going to bring the part 2 of this video for this how do organisms reproduce. Okay. Friends, please like and share this video and also write in the comment section. Thank you.